If you haven't heard yet, TGI Fridays is filing for bankruptcy. In particular, the restaurant is filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, which will allow the company to continue operations, but they are going to be able to restructure paying back debts they owe. So they're not going out of business, well, yet. But they're trying to keep them going out of business, obviously. According to the New York Times, this only affects the 39 locations owned by the Dallas, Texas-based company. The 56 independently owned locations are not involved in this bankruptcy proceeding and will continue to operate as normal. I'm not sure how this works for franchisees if the parent company goes out of business. They may or may not have to change their name. It sounds like the wrong people are running things. Maybe a franchisee needs to be put in charge of this. I mean, I'm just saying. It is interesting to note that around the world, owned by different entities, there are over 460 TGI Friday locations. These are not involved in the bankruptcy filing either. According to the Associated Press, during the pandemic, TGI Fridays expanded their ghost kitchen, quote unquote, offerings for delivery services. And if you're not familiar, a ghost kitchen is just a restaurant in name only. It exists only on like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, things like that. There is no official physical location. Now, some of these can be rather sketchy. Now, for instance, near me, there's a Logan's Steakhouse that also operates on DoorDash and Uber Eats, an Italian pasta, quote-unquote, restaurant, and a pizza quote-unquote location running out of the same Logan's Steakhouse kitchen. Now, it will be interesting to see how this works out for TGI Fridays, as they are not the only restaurant seeking protection this year. Denny's is attempting to get ahead of this problem. They are closing, I believe, 150 lower profit in producing locations across the United States. Now, what do you think is the problem here? Is it just people are not eating out as much? Do you think food prices at restaurants are out of control, or do you think people are just eating at higher brand restaurants, better quality food, or perceived better quality? Let me know in the comments below.